am very aware of what time it is. That I am several hours late and several hours early. But good morning. Good morning. Come enjoy some breakfast with me. How are you two today? And when I mean literally come enjoy some breakfast, I literally just finished the dishes and am eating breakfast. I wasn't playing, I'm literally eating. Apparently we didn't have any grape jelly, which I was really upset about. But then I found this blackberry jam, and I figured I would try it. Surprisingly, almost tastes like grape jelly. Pretty okay with it. Breakfast menu today is scrambled eggs with some cheese in it, some sausage patties, and 2 pieces of buttered toast with blackberry jam on it. And then I got me my water and my orange juice. You wanna know? I put up a YouTube video for this because at first I wanted a rainy parkour video, but I couldn't find just the rainy parkour video. So then I found this and I was all like, now that I'm sitting here, I could have just opened up my own gosh dang world and sat somewhere and turned on the rain. Why didn't I do that? Like, I didn't even need to open up a YouTube video if I was gonna literally just do a sitting thing like this, because I literally have a... Yeah, I think I will. Hold up. Window capture. Because, you know, in the background, I didn't know how long it would take me to eat, and I didn't know if I would end the stream right afterwards. I already had Minecraft open. Yep, I already had it open just in case I felt like going a little bit longer. Let me see. Do that. Spotify play. I think I had. Did I already have the playlist up? Yeah, I did. Where do we want to sit? Shaders. MR, take off the rendering. See whether. Obviously, we'll do. Whoops. Tab. Okay, where we want to sit. What we want our view to be. Where do we want to go? How do we feel about being here? Nah. I don't like this spot. Where should we go? Actually. Yeah. Here. Yo, ducky. I should probably put that behind this.
38 months Peepo clap.
Behind. Alert boxes. There it is. Okay, cool. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys today? Also, thank you, Ducky, for the 38-month resub. That's crazy. Come and enjoy some breakfast with me. I don't really know where to go for a good scenic area. There's a lot of places, but just, I don't know, none of them speaking to me right now. How are you doing? I'm okay. How are you? Just felt like doing something peaceful right now. I'm okay as well. Have you tried the new Apex update? Yeah, nice. I just woke up maybe half an hour ago. I woke up like an hour and a half ago. I have not, no. Dude, I don't know if it's just me, but that map is like hella big. And it's upsetting because they only got like one game mode on there at the moment. And it has to be trios. And it's not like regular trios. It's like, if you played like the Fortnite Reloaded that they have right now, is like that. But it looked like a cool map. Didn't really experience much since it was only two of us playing. And we only did like the 2 games, but other than that. Oh, oh. There we go. You know? Oh, there it is. I was like, it would be really good if the pandas were like over here. Can I maybe bring the pandas over? Let me see. We can get some pandas walking around there. Over there though. Maybe we should breed more to get like more pandas. I don't know what to name them. And then there's like ocelots, but I don't know where the ocelots are at the moment. Come on this way. Yeah, they're gonna be our scenic front ground people. Come on, panda. I need toast in my meds. Gonna put some double-sided. Wait, you put it on both sides? I don't think I've ever put butter on both sides of my bread. Oh, no, you haven't missed anything. All I did was actually switch to my Minecraft world instead of having a YouTube video on. And I'm getting our scenic background community pandas to walk around in front while we enjoy breakfast. That's all. Okay, I'll put one there. And I'll put one there. And I'll put one there. Put there. I don't think it matters, but we'll just do that. Okay. There. Cool. Okay, now back to breakfast. Remember, this is also coming from the same person who eats ketchup as is. Ketchup as is. How else would you eat ketchup? I mean, I eat ketchup as is too, I guess. I mean, with some, sometimes with French fries or on burgers or hot dogs. But like you toast the bread first, right? And then you put the butter on both sides. Oh no! Ew! That's what you mean as is. No. No, no, no. No, no. I think, is there what kind of I don't think there's like, is whip topping count as a condiment? Or the side thing? Or count to like the thing that I can just sit there and eat as is? Like from like the ready whip can? I can do that. Um, I think like, whose butter is it? It's like, I think Texas Roadhouse butter. Even then, I don't think I can just straight up eat it as is. I think I just like to have an excess amount of it on the rolls and stuff. I will, yeah. It's a come have breakfast with me stream. I'm literally eating some breakfast right now. Which is it's a very, very rare Wednesday stream. Because most of you guys know, usually I work on Wednesdays. Usually I'm at work right now. Hence why usually Wednesday streams don't start till 2. But here I am, having breakfast on stream with you guys on a day I'm usually always at work. And reason is that is because Work's been doing some funny stuff this week. It's probably made it like one of my most annoying and worst week at work this week. So, I'm not at work today. Because I wasn't going to listen to them for today. I don't care. I wasn't doing what they were going to make me do. So, I didn't go to work today. And it's annoying because it's like, all because I'm part-time, they feel like they can just do that to me, even though I have the highest seniority over the people and stuff. So yeah. Oh, that's a cool effect to see how the stuff goes away after a certain amount of time. It should move on today for my father, but how hot is it? I say if it's too hot, I would wait till the evening when it's cooler. If it's not, unless it's like cool enough to do it like in the morning or something. But did you get into a fight while at work and get some cool ankle jewelry? No, I didn't. They're being very secretive and behind the scenes of things, and I think it's being done by like one person, so the other like three managers have no clue what's going on, and they're just doing things that affect other people and don't really care because, you know, at the end of the week they're going to get a paycheck. At the end of the week, that they're of the people's who they're messing with probably isn't, because they're going to schedule you on days and hours that you don't ever work and never have worked. But they're not going to pay attention to that at all, though. Um, then they're going to do stuff that they technically need to tell you about first, but then don't tell you at all. And nobody's going to tell you at all. And then the day of it that's supposed to happen that they didn't tell you about, you just don't go to work, so you don't got to worry about it. Also, how are you, Willow, before I like go on this whole rant, which was honestly probably the whole reason why I did this morning stream? What kind of bagel and coffee? Oh yeah, you drink? Wait, no, weren't you drinking like? Didn't you drink like a unicorn coffee or something like that? Or was it that Death Wish coffee? I can't remember. I knew it was like a. It was like a strange coffee. I sit here and I realize I really do need to actually put some effort into that cave that I made for the pandas. Like they live in a freaking cave or something. I really should just put effort in it. Or at least a little bit of terraforming. I just threw something there and they're like, okay, that's good for now. Can you breed ocelots? I remember I have two ocelots somewhere up in here. I really should breed them to get more animals up in here, because hell of enough. This ace is too big for only 5 animals. I can also probably put a few more tropical fish up in this little area. There's already a little bit of some. Yeah, as you can see, well, you probably can't see that one blue one is a little bit far out. From 8 to 9 today with this transition. from 67 to 69. Oh, actually, that's not that bad temperature to be mowing the lawn in. Become a baker, sell cakes and stream, then sell them by famous cake. Be the famous cake baking Minecraft streamer. Yeah, I could. You know, I tried that route already. I did it with like people at work and stuff, but I think the people at work were just so used to me bringing it in for free that barely any of them actually ever bought anything from me. Because I would like make new stuff to take in there to see how it was, and they would like it, but there was only like one person. No, there's like only two people that would ever like buy new stuff or even just some of the stuff that I usually make. No more free rides. Yeah, it's probably not gonna be free rides anymore anyways, because um that was the whole point of this stream, is that I am probably going to be leaving that job. Meaning, if I leave that job, my stream schedule is 9 times out of 10, I'm pretty sure it's gonna have to change. Which is the annoying part. I hated Target for that mess. I would especially tell them tell them the hours I could work and hours I could not, and while I was in school or classes, they would call me while in class, ask me if I was gonna come in for work. Yeah, the thing is, I mean, like, I've been here for over 5 years and it's never been an issue. But then we got a new person doing the schedule, and he's been messing up like everybody's schedule. And I don't know, maybe I've jumped to conclusion. Maybe I'm messing around with this too soon because it was literally just the first time it's ever happened to me. But when I've been moved out of the time slot that gives me basically a $2 extra pay. So basically meaning now I'm taking a pay cut. And meaning I'm not going to technically be able to pay my bills. It kind of just seemed like it was a little bit... It might have been extreme, but it was something I needed to do. Because if I can't get the night premium, that's the whole point of me working the shifts I've been working. Then I gotta find somewhere else that's going to pay me that money. Welcome back, Green. Right now I have 5 pounds of Half Moon coffee, and it's chocolate and half vanilla. Interesting. Whoops. There we go. Hit my mouse. Yeah. And like I said, I might have jumped to a conclusion or jumped the gun early, because I know we have like union reps and the union has been told about it. But the thing is, I don't know how long it would take for union to actually do something about it. And even then, I wouldn't be able to go for that long without being able to pay bills that I need to pay. Because if I can't get the $2 premium that I've been getting, that means I gotta work even more hours to make up the pay cut that I'm getting. And it's already hard enough to get the hours that I already want. meaning I'm not going to be able to get more hours to make up the difference for the pay cut I'm getting. And if I can't make up the difference, I can't pay my bills. So in the end, it just seemed like it was probably the best decision to go ahead and like tell people that I'm like very close to at work that I probably will be leaving and looking for another job. Which has made this first half of the week very, very guiltful, regretful for me. Because I'm one of those people that like I wear my emotions on my shoulder basically. I've cried in front of you guys multiple times. And like I said, I'm one of those people that just wear my emotions on my sleeves, on my arms, whatever that saying is. And literally on yeah, literally on Monday, one of the people that I would honestly consider like another mother to me was very, 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 very upset. And she really doesn't want me to leave and like is very upset about how they're treating me about this. That to the point like she basically started crying in front of me and I couldn't help it, so then I started crying in front of her, and she was like, I just don't want you to go. I really just don't want you to go. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but if I can't pay my bills, I can't stay. And it's like, how do you leave people? And that's literally like one out of like five other people that I feel the exact same way about that I have to tell. And if they're going to all react that way, then I just feel so. The guilt is basically just eating me up that I'm. And it's so bad. I had a boss that knew I couldn't work after certain times on one day because a family member is having a doctor's appointment. She said as a joke, what if I locked the door and refused to let you out? So I so I not politely reminded her I also do work for a law firm and will make her. Oh no, I do more work than everyone here and don't test me. Enter swear words. Heart on my sleeve is the expression. Thank you, Green. Yes, I do. I wear my heart on my sleeve. If I get my own business, I am making the starting hourly rate $30 an hour. Honestly, it's so stupid. Like with everything, inflation, shrinkflation, the price of living going up. It's so stupid that like the pay raises of buildings and like of certain workplaces aren't going up either. They expect you to still be able to live on little these little pay, um, and stuff, but you can't at this point. As in, have you, as how you guys have told me in Discord, like society is almost set up to a point that you either really need a very, 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 very well-paying job to be able to afford living on your own, or you need a partner. You need somebody else so you can split everything just to afford to be able to do anything. Hi, Tito. Good morning. Her face was priceless. I bet. I bet that would be hilarious. How are you this morning, Tito? And it goes up from there. As leadership, I would take the hit of the pay cut. Yes! It's so stupid. Like, these people make so much money and their employees make so little money. And I don't know. It's just like, if your employees are basically not being able to afford to live, but still come to work at your crappy area, the least you can do is do like some type of bonus. Give, like, show them that you actually care. I missed a bunch of the conversation, but from what I've gathered from this, it does sound like a bunch of bull crap. Yeah. The only thing you've missed is that the reason why I was talking about this weekend, like how I said last night about it being a very bad weekend was for me, is because like my job has been doing a whole bunch of shady stuff behind the scenes, and nobody's giving me a straight answer about it. And because of that, they've changed my schedule to where I literally can't afford to pay my bills at the moment. And if I can't pay my bills, what's the point of me working at this place? So basically, I'm most likely going to have to find a new job, which means that the stream, like the midday-ish stream schedule, is probably going to have to change, because there's not probably many places that are open at 4 a.m. in the mornings that's going to let me keep a 4 to 12 shift. Like, the afternoon streams are gonna be fine, like with taco and stuff, but I don't know, like, I would, as annoying it is getting up early, I enjoy having the earlier shifts because I enjoy being able to do the midday streams for you guys. But like I said, I don't know there's many places that will have a 4 a.m. open shift. And what else? And dang, I lost my train of thought. I really lost my train of thought. Hold up. You know, let me just read chat while I try to remember what my train of thought, where I was going for that. Looking in the mirror again. Rule number 1, make the work you need to do reasonable. Make the job above a livable wage. Allow future proofing. I avoid that thing. I avoid mirrors too. Except for when I have to do my hair. Which reminds me, I gotta brush out my hair. It's a hot mess right now. But then again, that literally is because I just woke up and just took the thing off, like took my bonnet off. Now it's like, okay, it's there. Maybe, may I recommend tax evasion? Stop! And then you're gonna be like, huh? You were like, Kiki hasn't streamed in a while. I wonder where she's at. It's because I did tax evasion, and I'm in jail, and you're gonna have to break me out of it. I might have read gamers as gorgeous. Because you are all gorgeous. Amazing, bro. You're changing words into positivity. Amazing. Tea developed and brew at my office too. Need to find something by next week. What? Dang. As leadership, I will institute a pay growth curve as a logic graph. No more experimental. It breeds a hostile bio work environment. In Minecraft, of course. Oh, I do that all the time then already, Joe. I admit to tax evasion. I just haven't done it yet. Yeah, I've given me the option. Maybe you need a popular product to make and sell and get famous from. I recommend Dino Nuggies inspired Dino shaped cakes. You know, if you find a pan that's in the shape of a dino nugget, please do share. Because I really think that's a very niche market to be able to find a pan like that. Hi, Jaffa. 2 of the 4 people on my team are leaving for other jobs at the end of the week. I am now unofficially the lead, only after being there for like 6 months. My thing is I'm a 4 a.m. shift person. I am the only 4 a.m. shift person. We open at 7 and they expect to get rid of the 4 a.m. shift, which means that gives them 2 hours to try to get all the 7 a.m. stuff done because they only want people to come in at 5. And they're supposed to be getting rid of another morning person because this person is just bad and is eventually going to cause health violations in some aspect. It's coming. It just hasn't happened yet, but they're going to be the reason why something happens. And so that's going to be another morning person gone. And at first, they were all like, we need to get more 4 a.m. people, like more 4 a.m. people to work. But now they're trying to get rid of 4 a.m. people. And it's just not like, it's not gonna fly because if you get rid of the 4 a.m. people, that's a whole hour of work behind it puts the department because we are getting hours to have 4 a.m. people, but the managers don't want to have 4 a.m. people. And then they're yelling at my manager for why we're getting behind later in the day. And we're getting behind later in the day when you just cut a whole shift, a whole hour off that we are getting hours literally for. Where can we find this? Which means the higher up you get, the less of a pay jump you get for position to position. Oh, interesting. I mean, I know Tito would be up for that, but you gotta find a pan though that's in the shape of a dino nugget. But also, good morning, Jaffa. I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. I've been keeping up with your news on Twitter, and I hope everything about that situation is going well. And I hope you get to see them soon. Also, the garden is lovely. I love the garden. It's really cute. Well, yep, I mean, I guess, I mean, in a way, I kind of understand too, because like, I also have unofficially technically been a morning lead person because I come in the earliest and I have the highest seniority. But I don't get technically paid early, like don't get technically paid lead only because I'm not a full-time person. And I refuse to have that headache because it's very stressful for no good reason. Like nobody in the department is stupid enough to take that after people have left and stepped down from being lead. We need to just get like 10 people living in a 2-bedroom apartment and then maybe we'll be able to afford the bare minimum to survive. Yes. Yes. At this point, we just have to all live in the same house. We have to, you know, people made fun of those streamer houses and all that stuff. We're just gonna have to do that at this point because it's the only way we can afford to live. People did that for fun. We're gonna do that because we gotta live, and so we're gonna all need to live in the same house, okay? At this point, that's gonna be the only viable solution. Streamer House 2024. And it's only gonna be called Streamer House because we're all gonna be gamers who stream occasionally. But we do this not for the name. but for the fact that it's the only way that we can live. 5 people up in a house, and eventually, you know, we'll be able to afford the rent of that $500,000 house with maybe 1 square foot of front yard. Our neighbor is gonna be right in front of us, and we're gonna be looking right into their house basically, because we're gonna have a 1-street road. And then we're gonna have the neighbors behind us, and we're basically gonna be like, hey neighbor, reach over and give them a handshake, because that's how close their back door is gonna be to our back door. And our 5-room house. Because, you know, that's how basically everybody's building their houses now. Right next to each other, on top of each other, with a 1-lane road, one driveway. I don't know how we're about to get 5 cars to fit into that either. We'll figure it out eventually. Probably have to leave all our cars in like a parking structure somewhere else. New resting dog is doing surgery this morning. Thank you for the compliment on all these flowers. I love seeing them every day. You're welcome. You do such a good job on them. I love seeing just a pop of nature as I'm doom scrolling Twitter and all the drama that's always on there. That is what to be treating people like that. If you are doing the work like a lead, be paid as a lead. Part-time and full-time should not matter. And that's the biggest thing. That's what really makes me mad, because it's like pay raises are based off being full-time and part-time. Paid raises are not based off how long you've been there. So even though I've been there for over 5 years, I'm still getting the lowest pay raise possible because I'm only part-time. So all because people are like literally people who are being hired in on the spot right there, I'm getting the same pay as they are compared to people who have been there just as long as I am that are full-time, that are getting technically $2 more than me. Making part-time position worth more to entice others with flex schedules to apply. Because when I was talking to my manager, he made it seem like the reason why part-time doesn't get like is based off of hours and not based off of how long you've been there is because they don't find you reliable if you're apparently a part-time person at my job. They find you unreliable for being a part-time person compared to a full-time person. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Hold up, Cosmo's moving around, and if Cosmo's moving around, that means he's going to stumble and fumble and not find the door. Hold up, I gotta go let Cosmo out real quickly. Here I come, Cosmo. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, to go let Cosmo out. Freaking, I slept in today since I wasn't going to work, and you know, I'm not about to say something. I'm not even about to, I just noticed something in the background. Okay, so yeah. So like I was saying, my job finds part-time people unreliable. So they base the pay raise by how many hours you work. And even though I've been longer than half of the other full-time people that they've hired and quit basically, like it's so stupid. Cosmo the blind. He's actually blind and I think like 90% deaf too at the same time. Full House edition. Let me see. Jeff, make part-time this summer. Honestly, a streamer house thing would be pretty cool. Would be until someone hogs the bandwidth. Yeah, until somebody hogs the bandwidth, we wouldn't be able to ever get good enough like bandwidth. We would have to have like I don't know how many internet services just to cover how much internet we would need. With them to form a streamer house a few years ago, I just don't have the time. That's why you have to either get reliable internet or a bunch of different providers. Streamer house would have me worried about our longevity as friends. If things go poorly, then that means we can't go anywhere to decompress and not take it around us all. That's true. Sounds like when I worked in the dentistry and the dentist paid people that they wanted based on how much they liked you, not based on skill or workload or time you've been there. Yeah. Oh, I was about to say, I saw the donkey, so I was like, green has to be on. But yeah, so since it's based off the hour, like hourly, because it's like after you get past the first year, you can get paid like, if you're working full time, you can get paid the highest cut. Even though I've been there for, like I said, for 5 years, but I'm technically part time. I still technically get the lowest cut because of that. And there's no like stipulations of, well, if a part time person has worked so and so many years, then they should be able to get paid the same amount as said full time person who's maybe worked for 1 year. There's just no stipulations to that at all either. That's a weird looking fish. Where'd that come from? Yeah, very weird looking fish. There's also another very weird looking fish trailing the weird looking fish. I'm leaving my place for similar reasons. I'm poor Cosmo. Yeah. But besides being like mainly blind and mainly deaf, dog gets around just fine. I just have to make sure if I hear him get up and start moving around that I need to go and let him out. Because usually he doesn't remember where the back door is. He doesn't remember where the back door is inside the house to go out. But if you put him outside, he can go out to the yard, go around the yard and everything, and find his way back to the back door. So I don't know how he can remember where the back door is from outside, but can't remember where the back door is from inside the house. I hope so too. I don't know. Last time we took them to the doctor, I'm pretty sure they said that he had Alzheimer's. Yeah, or the dog version of Alzheimer's. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was it. So we've been monitoring him. He still remembers how to eat and drink and all that stuff. So, and he still can hold going to the bathroom pretty well as long as you don't make him wait. The moment you make him wait is a different story. But if you hear him up and moving about and you see him moving around, go ahead and just let him outside. And then when he comes back in, he's fine. But that's the thing. You just have to be on top of it with him. But I mean, that's the struggle you have to deal with basically with older dogs anyways. Cosmo's like 14 years old. And for a teacup Yorkie, I'm pretty sure that's like very long time. I don't know if they're even supposed to live for that long. I was like, good morning, Cookie. I was like, where's the breakfast? Can I have breakfast without Cam? Too bad. I didn't have Cam on because one, it's a very overcast day here. So it's actually hella dark in my room. Two, my hair's a hot mess because I didn't check to see when my next hair appointment was and guessed and took my hair down. And my next hair appointment is not actually till next week. So I haven't done anything with my hair. So I just have a giant unbrushed out afro on my head at the moment. So I was definitely not putting cam on. Thirdly, I'm still in my pajamas, so no. The breakfast, I literally just finished breakfast actually. Breakfast was scrambled eggs with cheese, sausage, and buttered toast with blackberry jam on it. It was a really good breakfast. Kansas City, though, does have reasonable living with fiber internet. Last I heard, there is Google Fiber in the area. I don't think there's Google, Google Fiber in my area. But then again, my area is like, has a, I wouldn't say like family owned internet, but it's like one big internet company that like refuses to let like almost any other internet services inside of the area. So you're basically like stuck with it. I do approve of the classical music playing in the background. It's actually Studio Ghibli piano covers of the music, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what this playlist is. It said it was DMCA free music. Let me look see real quickly. Yeah, Studio Ghibli piano covers. At the moment, it's the merry-go-round of life from Howl's Moving Castle. I don't know what you're talking about. I just see the one big fish thing. I do love the pooches, but I would probably laugh for a few minutes if my own dog was blind and just start doing circles when he needs to go down. Yeah, like, trust me, he's very funny to watch at times. I won't lie. Dog, yeah, time Jordan had to deal with that with her own dog. He started to have severe anxiety and it went south. Painful to watch. I'm so sorry to hear that. Luckily, like I said, I guess it's like slowly affecting Cosmo. Because he hasn't really had any issues since they diagnosed that. And I know at the moment he's not taking any meds for it because they said like just the side effects of the med it makes it kind of not worth taking it for him. Especially at his age. So he's living his best life. Bro, it's 8:30 p.m. That's a lie, Cookie. It ain't 8:30 p.m. It's 10:37 technically now because I'm like 7 minutes late to that message. It's 8 a.m. That head is the new sexy. Hell to the nah. You know what? Rock that afro. I am, but I it's not brushed out, so it's not even like perfectly symmetrical at the moment. It's like lopsided and this, that, and whatever. I need to brush it out. I need to brush it out, comb it out, detangle it, and oil it. I need to do all that. But I'll wait till tomorrow because I'm going to be looking for, after this stream, I'm going to look for car insurance first because I need to find new car insurance because my car insurance decided we're going to go up a whole $40 from last year. It was like it was like 2 years ago. It was like, it went up $10. And then this year it went up a whole $40. And I was like, and time to go look for new car insurance. So I'm going to actually do that today. How did you make your scrambled egg? Okay, good. Ping. So since you talked to, since we had that whole conversation about that, what is it? The am I the butthole question about the eggs, how you make eggs? And you was talking about the, like, you do like the sour cream or the heavy whipping cream, I think. or something like that. Or I know Am I the Butthole question had, it was like putting mayonnaise in the eggs. I've actually started making my eggs a whole bunch of different ways with different milk-based products. Today I actually used sour cream in my eggs. Is it Comcast? No, it's not Comcast. It's not Spectrum. It's actually, you probably won't know because I'm pretty sure it's literally only in my area. It's now 75. Oh yeah, it's 75. It's too hot now. Rip Bo in the lawn then. Just give him lots of love. That's the most I can say for Cosmo. Yep, I do. I get him all love I give him, and I be sitting there and I scratched his back and his belly, and he gets lots of love. Don't worry. It's your day to remind that you are all cute. Everybody's all cute, amazing, and wonderful, and beautiful people. Except you. Thank you. You're dashing handsome. How dare you using sour cream or some heavy whipping cream? That's my way. Yeah, I've started like doing. I do. If I have heavy whipping cream, I'll use heavy whipping cream. I always keep QP mayo in my refrigerator because I like when I make my rice bowls, I do QP mayo, sriracha, furikake, sugar in it. And so I always have QP mayo. I've done it with QP mayo, which is amazing. And yeah, so I think I rarely ever use just regular milk now when I make my scrambled eggs. When I make eggs, I have an existential crisis, basically. So what do you think of using? I love it. I'm not gonna lie. I very much love all the other ways more than using just milk. So I am very thankful to that Am I the Butthole question about putting mayonnaise in eggs, and also the different ways that you have told me after that too. And then I use my typical seasonings, which is the Holy Grail seasoning salt, garlic powder, and onion powder. And if I'm not too lazy to look for it, I will look for the smoked paprika. I think not using as hard onions and using a little more garlic in my eggs is what I'm getting used to. Like, you mean like actual onions? Because I hate onions. That's why I use onion powder. To have been able to provide to the conversation. Yes! Taco wanted me to ask, am I the butthole question last night, but I haven't added any. I've heard a whole bunch of them, but I haven't added any new ones to my repertoire that we have for it. And I was also on a mission last night. I was on a mission to find that trial area to take everybody to next stream. So that should be a fun stream. We're going to be doing some new 1.21 stuff on Tuesday next week. It would be a nice change of scenery. They're also probably going to die now that I think about it. I need to make sure I bring a bed with me. It's going to be interesting, but they probably will die. No, actual onion. Okay, onion powder. Okay, see. So you've been, I think, not using as hard onions and using a little more garlic is more of what I'm getting used to. So you've been heavy-handed with the seasonings, I'm assuming? I've been trying to make sure I don't put too much seasoning. And I have to make sure I don't forget the seasoned salt because the seasoned salt makes it. Stop green, really. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. That is still a very strange fish in the water, though. It just stays there. Not heavy-handed. I do it enough to generally cover over the surface. I've also been trying to raise my hand towards my chest when adding the seasoning to both better spread out the seasoning and lay off adding too much. Oh, you're trying to be fancy now, I see. You're like those people that does like the little like S with the arm when sprinkling the salt or something. Or it looks like a snake. You know what I mean. It just... and then they go like... something like that. What is this? What is this? New business opportunity. Let me go look at this real quickly. A vintage 1993 mini Dino 6 mode 2 design cake pans. Oh my gosh, you actually found one. And it's only $12.95. That's actually not that bad. You know, that's actually not that bad. But they're mini, but I guess mini isn't that bad either, though. Oh, that's crazy. I was not expecting you to actually go out and look for that. No, fancy cooking would be me getting the coarse salt and pinching it when adding to the dish. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when people do that little, oh, hi, Green. You're joining me this morning. Hi, Alex. How are you? Yeah. Yeah, they found it and posted it in Discord. It was a hella surprise, I'm not gonna lie. You missed me grabbing the first redeem. Yeah, I was very surprised, honestly. But then again, I actually wasn't too surprised because somebody was just spamming me TikTok videos, so all I did was move them from one site to another. Before Green could even blink too. But how are you? Let's see, I'm working. My brain is mushy. Ew. I feel like work does that to you anyways. How are you? I'm okay. Feeling better now that I basically got the majority of the stuff off my chest that I wanted to. I only grabbed it like once a month and I feel like messing up the dates of people who actually want it. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Green, the bringer of chaos. I dig it. But I was really going fancy though. It would be me. It would be in some light basil leaf with a touch of cilantro. I hate cilantro. There's like, I hate, isn't it like, cilantro's that one that either you like it or it tastes like soap to you, isn't that it? Or is it the smell that you don't like? Isn't cilantro like that weird one? I think it is. Did you say to spam you with? No. I said somebody was spamming me with TikTok. That's different. I didn't say spam me with videos. I know I said good TikToks. Yes. Ain't gonna lie, they're very funny. And at the same time, I feel like we're also almost on the same TikTok feed page because, like, some of them I have seen before, and I was all like, "Oh, I've seen this." But I'm so glad he's also seen it too because we both obviously thought the same thing. Cilantro is just, yeah. I feel like if I go fancy with eggs, it's just me adding cheese. No, Greed, I don't need any unless you're finding Minecraft tutorial builds of things that I should add into the world. I don't need any videos. That saves me the time of looking. I should really add the Spotify thingy that shows you what the name of the song that's playing because I feel like a lot of people freaking ask about that. Wait, fancy to you is adding in cheese? Yeah. Yeah. Fancy to me is adding in cheese and actually turning down the heat on the eggs very low. And so I'm like cooking it very slowly. And so it's like super like plump and soft eggs. That's fancy to me. Usually when I cook my eggs, I cook them like over medium and like just scramble them very. Oh, that's not good. We're just gonna ignore them, but yeah, that's when I cook my eggs, I just hard scramble them and go on about my day. If I actually want to take the time to like actually cook it, I might add cheese or do it like low and slow, like almost like Gordon Ramsay, but not really like Gordon Ramsay's. I don't sit there and take it on and off to eat, on and off to eat. I just do it very low and slow until it's eventually all cooked. Question is though, do you not the shredded cheese? If I wasn't so lazy, I would use a block and shred the cheese. But I'm too lazy, so I buy pre-shredded cheese. And I know I heard using the block is better, but I'm so lazy. Even though, let me tell you, even though I bought a food processor with the attachment to shred cheese just so I could do that, and I'm not gonna lie, I have not even used it. I have a food processor just specifically for that reason, and I have not used it for that. I can use both depending on how lazy I feel. Plus, mom has arthritis, so she struggles to shred cheese. So either I'll shred it or we get pre-shredded. I even have like the shredder where I can do it manually, but I only shred cheese if I'm making mac and cheese. Like every day by day cheese, I just use a package of shredded cheese. But when it comes to making mac and cheese, I always buy blocks. There's an option of just shredding the whole block and then using it while you need it throughout the whole weeks. You need it. Yeah, but what if we want solid cheese to snack on? I'm sorry, Pig. I'm so sorry. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just so lazy. I've been in a lazy mood lately. Or for a while. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it's been very bad. I've just been very lazy. I've been very unlike me, very lazy. Green. I was all like, I literally just looked down and looked at my notifications on Discord. I hate having notifications on Discord. Gosh dang it. What did you send me? You look at your clips. Why did you do this? Actually, it's not even clips. You sent me VOD videos. Specifically all the Sea of Thieves ones. Okay, Green, I'll have to check those out later. Totally. That's your resident mouse for a block of cheese. We don't have any. That's a good thing. I'm pretty sure that's very good that you don't have any mouse. Or any mice. Yeah. Or it's a good thing you don't have a mouse to begin with. And you ain't looking in the right places. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go hop into Tom and Jerry real quickly and ask Jerry if I can borrow a block of cheese. That hurts me and my chef so I'm so sorry. I know. I've been very bad about cooking stuff. We make sure they don't hit the pandas. But yeah, I've been very bad cooking wise. Baking, I actually haven't been that bad. I just haven't really. Baking is like, if I'm doing baking, it's basically giving it to my coworkers and stuff. But cooking wise, like I said, I've been very, very bad about it lately. And I've like been very upset about how bad I've been being about it. And so I think I'm actually going to try to tomorrow cook a rib, which means I need to take it out. Oh, look, the ocelots decided to pay us a visit. You can't really see it's behind all that bamboo over there, but I think I'm going to take a rib out of the freezer today. I bought some spare ribs for like under $10. It's like a 5-pound like spare rib. I was very lucky in finding these on sale and marked down for a reduced quick sale. So I think I'm gonna take it out later today and season it overnight and do it in the oven tomorrow. And then I have these roasting veggies that I think I'm gonna pair with it. Get on TikTok, that's where you can spam. I'm over here I am thinking, okay, post a video on TikTok and then like see how many notifications I have. And I'm like, okay. Then I get off TikTok. Then I come back because I always got to check it because TikTok is so weird. They haven't done it in a while, but they used to do it to where it'd be like, oh, this video isn't eligible for for the feed because it's blah, 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 blah. So I always have to like come back and check it to make sure because it's all like this ain't real content or this isn't genuine content or stuff like that. It'll be like that. And I get on there and so I check it. And when I get on there, I'll be like, oh, I got like 30 new notifications. Let me see what all these notifications are from. And it's just freaking Ping over here spamming me 30 TikTok videos. And I'm like, oh, let me just go, and then I just start doom scrolling through all the videos he sent me, and I'm like, dang, these are actually really good videos, though. So I ain't gonna lie. I mean, lately they've been very helpful because, like I said, I've been very low in the spirit, so the videos have been very helpful. But they are very funny, though. I won't lie. Respectable grins, respectable. I tried for so long not to get on TikTok, and sadly, I'm back on TikTok. Sadly, it's been a long run, but no. Nope, sad face. Here's a little thing, though. When you use cilantro, do you do anything to it before adding it in? I only use it if a recipe calls for it. That's the only time I ever use it. And so I guess, no, I mean, besides like washing it off from the store, no, I don't do anything to it. You got stuck over where I just sat down, so I nudged it. And so, yeah, okay, thank you, Green, because that's where they always get stuck at. Like, they're both usually stuck either inside of the enchanting area, or they're like stuck in the, like fence gates around the enchanting area. Season overnight, that's a lot of seasoning. That's not what I meant. It was like a comment somewhere in there or something. It was supposed to be seasoned and then leave it overnight. I don't know, maybe I forgot a word. Also, let's see, it's overcast. I know Cosmo's probably enjoying himself outside. Let me see, how long has Cosmo been outside? Cosmo's been outside for 30 minutes. Okay, let me go let Cosmo in real quickly. That's the other thing. If Cosmo doesn't come to the door because he's enjoying outside, I only let him stay outside for, if it's not hot, 30 minutes at max. If it is hot, 10 to 15 minutes. So let me go let him in real quickly. I'll be right back. I was literally walking up to the door, and I opened the door, and there goes Cosmo. He was literally just walking up to the door himself. And I was like, oh, he knew it was time to come in. Seasoning is a big part of the cooking process, so it makes sense to do a ton of it. Yeah, a ton of it for long hours before you actually cook it. Here's a good tip. Before you add it to a dish, get it in your hands and roll it around in your palm like you're trying to start a fire. Oh, bruising it actually balances out the taste. I've heard something like that. I've just actually never tried that. Okay. I might give it a chance then. I might give it a chance. Oh, Green slept. Okay, well, hour and a half. I think that's good. I think I'm gonna call stream there because I am still going to technically do 2 o'clock stream. I am still streaming later. I just wanted to also do an early morning stream since I had the time, and you know, it was better than me just laying in bed watching TikTok. So this way I've gotten to do this. I'm gonna go look for car insurance, probably have a small lunch before stream, and then we'll be back for 2 o'clock. and then have dinner, and then do our afternoon stream with Taco. So yep. Do this. Also, for a reminder, Friday is Minecraft Bingo. So anybody that wants to join for that, we are still doing Minecraft Bingo this Friday. I probably should make that announcement. And then next week, I'm either going to get on the regular server and work more on the boat, or we're going to start the modded server. Haven't decided yet. But this modded server, the next modded server is actually going to be very, very different from the previous modded servers that we've done. It might be a little bit complicated if you actually don't know the mod pack. So it's going to be a little bit interesting. But yeah, it's going to be a very different take of it. But yep. Let's see. Fair enough. See you at 2. Give me 10 minutes and I may create more TikToks in here. I haven't even watched the ones you sent me this morning. Green, how many fish are you sticking in the water? Oh my gosh, I haven't watched the one this morning. Green, you can put your fish up. I'm about to end stream. Oh my gosh. We'll add to the 30 plus you already have. Don't you dare. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Who's live? Raid channel. I don't know if I actually have anybody that's actually live this early in the morning. Oh, wait a minute. Grid, your friend is live. Hold up. How long are they streaming for? Oh, good. They're streaming. I'm sending you guys the Green's friend. You might recognize their name, DJ Knee Socks from Sea of Thieves, as the infamous Cat of Greens. So yeah, they're playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So let's hope they are actually very good at this. I don't know. Y'all can be the judge of that, but I'm gonna send you guys their way. But as always, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for having breakfast with me. I'm so glad. I'm not gonna lie, I've like been kind of lonely eating, and so I'm glad that you guys hung out with me to have some breakfast with me. As always, I appreciate you guys. I love you all, and I hope to see you guys in a few hours. But everybody else, have a great, if you don't show up in a few hours, have a great rest